Hello there, Mac friends. This is Brent Deverman, and I'm going to do kind of a blind test of an app I heard about. There's many AI apps that recognize your voice and let you do dictation. This is one called WisprFlow.ai. I heard about it on the podcast My First Million, and I'm going to take a look because they rated it quite highly. So I've already downloaded it to my Mac and I've started some of the installation process. So we'll get to it and we'll switch to the app right now. So here's the app, WisprFlow. I've already did the sign up. You've got to create a account. Uh, you got to get your permissions. And so I've already allowed permissions for clipboard access. So let's allow permissions for microphone access. Okay, so permissions are done. Account is created. Got a lot to do. Sorry, you have to do a lot of things before you can get value, it seems. But okay, now you can see here that it does hear me. So I believe it is talking about my computer's built-in mic. I'm using an external mic. I don't see that as a selection, but okay, we'll click yes. Okay, so now we're being told it uses a keyboard shortcut. And so what's the keyboard shortcut we want to assign? I think we can try this, although it should be taken by something else, but let's see what happens. So yes, it sounds like we're ready. I'm going to hit continue and we'll go through the tutorial here. Flow works in any app, from emails to chats to documents. Flow works in any text box on your computer, so that's what I was hoping, that I could start to dictate something. When we press it down, it doesn't do anything. It's showing lots of apps here. Use Flow with a keyboard shortcut, so hold down the function key to speak and insert the spoken text. So you can show, it's showing okay, so I guess we can do a test here, so let's hold it down. I want to send a message to my friend here. Okay, so I let the option key come up and it did a command paste. So now you can see that it did get it. So it's in record mode as long as you hold down the button, and then starts the dictation once you lift it up. So then you can see a little response. What are we going to do? I think we did our test, so let's finish. Okay, so welcome back, Brent. We have a quite a big window for what this does. And it looks like it's trying to give me some idea of how fast I'm typing, how many words I've done, and how much usage I'm doing. So that's kind of a good idea. So voice dictation, any app. It has previous things that I've typed. So, and then there's a pro version. We're on the basic version, it looks like. We have a dictionary. So it's put in the dictionary my name and my email address. Please don't spam me. Then we have a settings section. So I always like to check out the settings. So we're using the default shortcut. I could also select the microphone, so let's try and do that. So this is the USB microphone I'm using now. So I'd like to let's try that. And then languages. Right now it looks like it can support many languages. Auto detect is on, so it looks like it has Cantonese support, which is good. I'm always interested in languages that are not they're Asian languages. So there's a Japanese support. Did I miss Chinese as well? Or Mandarin? Oh yeah, Mandarin Simplified is there. Cool. So the main languages I'm speaking or learning are there. I think I will leave it on auto detect for the time being. Okay, let me move my head out of the way for a second so we can close this. So that's the defaults. What about system? Okay, so it's going to be launched when I log in and show flow bar. So keep the dictation bar at the bottom. Okay, so there's a flow bar down here. So in the text box, press start next. Okay. Hide the bar. So there's a way to hide it. We can change the microphone from there and change language and stuff as well. Okay. So we have this little flow bar here, and you can click to start dictating. All right, then let's go back here back to the system. Show app and dock, so you could hide the app in the dock, but it's there. Interactive sounds, yeah, that's probably useful. And then mute audio while dictating. That's probably what I want, but I'm going to leave the default for now. Some personalization as well. What does personalization do? It looks quite empty. Okay. I don't think I need to check account, but let's just see how much this costs. So free is 2,000 words per week, lightning fast voice typing, add words to dictionary, and 100 languages. Annual one is 144 per user per year. Unlimited. So it has a command mode. So I think this command mode you can control your computer with your voice. Okay, so it shows me the basic settings. So basically you're doing $15 per user per month. All right. Let's close this now, and I think it's time to give it a try in another application. I believe I have a text editor open right here. Okay, so let's create a brand new window with a new untitled document, and let's start our dictation journey. I'm going to write a very long book about how to use this WisprFlow product. Okay, so using my third-party microphone did not work. I wonder if that is because I'm recording to that third-party microphone. So we got an error there. Let's hit stop, open settings, and we'll go to select microphone again. Let's try with my Sonos Ace microphone, since I'm wearing that. Okay, let's go back, and we'll press the button. I'm going to write a tutorial on how to use this flow software, and so maybe I can speak faster and do faster dictation than normal. Let's see what happens. So we see the dots are going. Okay, so it's not as instantaneous as I would expect, but given that it's probably going to OpenAI or somewhere and coming back. And let's see how the text is. I'm going to write a tutorial on how to use this flow software, so maybe I can speak faster and do faster dictation than normal. Let's see what happens. Okay, so you do have a little bit of a pause between when you speak and when you see. Let's keep going. I think what I'll do is let me switch to my my agent here, and just turn this into ask, and we'll do it with Claude. Okay. Then we will go back to Safari and give it some context. Okay, so fetch, and then this URL. Okay, there we go. Did it. Now, instead of typing, let's dictate. Write me a script for introducing this program, WisprFlow.ai. I want to make a YouTube tutorial as I go through and try and use this new tool. So I've let go of the button, and it's processing. Definitely, and there we see. So now we have me a script for introducing this program, WisprFlow. So it looks like might have had a little bit of a delay in getting started. Okay, so now let's just hit and see what kind of script we get back. Okay, so there we have some dictation. So let's see if there's anything I forgot here. We've gone through the preferences. It seems we could test some languages, I think, is what's the next thing. So let's try to speak some Chinese. 我叫戴白刃，你叫什么名字? Okay, as you can see down here, maybe I'll just put it back up here. So 叫戴白刃, so it didn't get my name correct in Chinese. 你叫什么名字? Okay, this looks like traditional characters. Very interesting. Okay, what about let's see. Yeah, this looks like traditional characters. Wonder if I can switch to different input of simplified characters. And then let's try this again. 我以前住在深圳，最近搬到新加坡来的。Okay, so this looks much better, and it really captured it. Okay, so I think you might have to switch to the input method, of course, which makes sense. It probably doesn't automatically switch as easily. Genki desu ka? Okay, so I was trying to do Japanese. It did not detect it, even though I had chosen the Japanese method. So let's try this again. Genki desu ka? Okay, that's definitely not Japanese. So Chinese, it had a better start. Okay, so now it's recording. I thought I saw a way to let me try and get the menu up here. Yes, here's the menu, so you can hide it. Go to settings, we can change the microphone. Show all languages. Okay, so let's try and select Japanese here. I cannot type Japanese. So it's quite nice how it only shows the languages it thought it heard before. Okay, let's go now. All right, so go to a new line and let's try again. Genki desu ka? Onakasita desu ka? Okay, much better. So now that I've specifically chosen Japanese, I think it got it correct. Although I'm not that good with the Onakasita characters. I'm just beginner in Japanese. Okay, so we've got tested Whisper with Chinese and Japanese. I mean, I'm not going to probably go too long, but I think this was a good test. Let's go back to our stats and see what it's telling us now. So we've done 86 words, have a 1 week streak, and we have 111 words per minute. If we click on these stats, okay, it does kind of a leaderboard. So like, trying to get me to engage. Yeah, like tries to have some humor in the app, which is always fun. So looks like they get a lot of people that just download the app and sign up and, and just do one sentence, because I'm already top 3%, and I've only done 111 words. So I think this is a pretty new app. I mean, like, it's quite nice. I also have another one that's just called Whisper, and it's updated quite a bit, and I quite like it. So I might, you know, test this more and see which one is better. And maybe some other time I will go and do a walkthrough of Whisper and how I use that for dictation. Okay, thanks a lot, my Mac friends. Appreciate you joining, and we'll see you next time.